Hey guys, it's Gundam, and today we're going to be doing a quick look around my room, which is basically a collection video. So first off, want to go ahead and say this is going to be a long video. For those of you who can't stand long videos, I suggest you step out right now, because this video is probably going to be over at like 8 minutes. So let's get started. So first off, I'll go to this corner of my room, which is the most populated area of stuff. So there's a big old Pac-Man hanging from the doorway, and then some Wing Gundam posters, all three variations. We got some Transformers here, Transformers Hearts of Steel, some old Transformers IDW Infiltration series, Thunder Tank, some McDonald's Happy Meal toys, TMNT Donatello pop version, which is actually pretty cool. I thought they were bobbleheads, but they're actually figures, so that's cool. Wing Zero, Epion, Sinanju, uh, Serpent Custom, TMNT Shell Razor. I haven't done a review on that yet, so stay tuned for that. My newly done Megas XLR, which I am quite happy how he turned out. He looks amazing, and yeah, I don't want to say he looks accurate because he doesn't. Because like some areas I couldn't quite get it correct because it is a cartoon versus a CGI model, which would be accurate all around. So next we just have some storage cell, just some stuff that I haven't really like messed around with all too much. I'm just kind of gathering dust. The K&D Scamper, go check out that review. Next we got some paint stuff down there. I keep most of my paint cans. Ichigo's sword from Bleach. I believe I have Sasuke's sword as well. But yeah, there that is. Here's my, so going from the bottom up, here's my TMNT layer. I keep it down here since it's probably the most durable of all my stuff, since I glued most of it together. But yeah, you can check out that review. It's not a great review, but it'll do. So yeah, the quality is just really bad on that one. Also, here's some Gundam boxes that I keep down here. Some of them are here to prop up all my the TMNT layer. This box I know has Gundams in it. Has the O Gundam, SDO Gundam, and GXs. This one doesn't really have much in it. Also, I have this little Lightning McQueen trailer Mac thing, which I really enjoyed because I really liked the movie Cars when I was a kid. So I really wanted to do this up as kind of like an homage to the Cars movie. Make it look really nice. Obviously fix it up since I pulled this out of a scrap pile at my local temple, which they were about to donate. So definitely want to do some crazy stuff with this. And then I want to get Light McQueen so I can, make it look all nice and shiny. But yeah, here we have my miscellaneous shelf. Basically, this shelf has miscellaneous stuff. It does have some Gundam stuff, if you can define those as Gundams because they're so heavily modded. But yeah, some Gal Gaigar stuff, some Transformers crossovers. Also, like some Shinkeno, Gurren Lagann, Noisy Boys back there, Metabee's back there, Wally's here too. The Ulysses from Atlantis is there too. So also, and then here we got some customs. Yeah, I didn't really come up with a name for these guys. All I know is I named them after Greek gods because they were pretty swinging. But yeah, they all transform except for that one back there, the Pluto. So it's Pluto, Mars. I think I called him Apollo. Even though those two are Roman names, that one would be called Ares. That one would be called Hades. This one would be called Apollo, and this one I forgot Poseidon, I think. But yeah, so there's some Kids Next Door stuff. Just some stuff that will eventually go into the treehouse when I'm finished with it. My Gundam shelf. Just all my Gundam stuff. I built this after I watched Gunpla Build Fighters, so this would be my custom. But I am actually going to create a custom that actually kind of embodies what like how I got into Gundam and how, like, my favorite custom. But yeah, like, basically just a custom that kind of symbolizes my journey on the Gunpla realm. And then here we got some miscellaneous stuff. I got a squirrel on a skateboard, some mini cons that I'm planning to sell because I don't really need them on my shelf. I do want to get rid of some of my stuff because it's getting kind of crowded in here. My super robot, this guy is awesome. He's like 2 feet tall. And then Fort Max, Hippie Hop, and so let's move on over here. I got a Keyblade there that I made for Halloween back in like 2010, 2009. Soldering kit, a stop sign. This is actually in place because if you get too close to my shelf, stuff might fall off. So this thing will also tell you when to stop. There that is. Top shelf, Lancelot Albion. No, Lancelot Conquista. custom. So basically, this is a scratch-built Lancelot Conquista with, it's basically like a master grade version of a Lancelot Conquista, and it comes with this awesome base, which is, yeah. Back there I have a Sideswipe, Creo, and Creo Megatron. Might sell those two because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But yeah, Gypsy Danger, this little frog tank thing from One Piece, my mystery solving crew from Scooby-Doo, got my TMNT figures back there, Transformers Prime Megatron, Metro Prime, this guy is awesome, he was fun to build. He also has this thing. That's right. Alright, so my Wave 2 Transformers Prime Voyagers, which is only 2, so Thundertron and Ultra Magnus. I want to finish Ultra Magnus, I just haven't got around to him. He has a thick layer of dust on him, but yeah. My Sazabi, ooh, this is one of my favorite master grades. He's just so nice. Here we have my pop culture shelf. You might be wondering why is it called pop culture shelf, because it has a whole bunch of pop culture stuff on it. It's got Voltron, Treasure Planet, just like stuff I used to have or I wanted as a kid, and just like stuff that kind of remind me of like my childhood. Ben 10 stuff. I have a lot of Omnitrixes now. I have like 3 or 4. But yeah, some Doctor Who stuff in there, which was pretty recent, so I don't consider that as part of my kid. But I do have these little mini Doctor Who minifigures that I made. Plants vs. Zombies, this little mini Ultra Magnus, Star Wars TIE Fighter, this little solar tank, McDonald's Optimus Prime. This is my actual McDonald's Optimus Prime that I got when I was a kid, and I painted them all up with Sharpies. But yeah, a turtle. I got Vegeta back there as well. My bigger on the inside TARDIS too. Some Milton Bradley games, Stickmen, the action figure, which is basically like a sign, and then you kind of pose it, it's kind of like an action figure. Creo Bruticus is here. I really like Creo Bruticus, along with all my Creons, and Eve from Wall-E. Little Ultraman tech deck back there. I did see a Megatron tech deck, and I wanted to get it, but he was charging $2 for the figure, so I didn't really want to pick it up for that much. Pac-Man stuff, I got this little wind-up ghost, which I really like. Wish I could have found more. An RC engine from the DeLorean, which is kind of interesting. But aside from that, I got my Voltron Defender of the Desktop, Snarf from my Thunder Tank, and just a really old transformable RX-78, which is really tiny. So compared to a Creo, he is like half the size, but it's really cool. I have my mini little rubber animal collection because I really like rubber animals. Also, I have this really cute little drop of hot glue that looks like a pawn chess piece. So yeah. Here's my Transformer shelf. Nothing really much to be said. Seekers, Wreckers, Transformers Prime stuff. I'm gonna sell off Bumblebee because I don't really need him, and my Cyberverse stuff. Fall of Cybertron, Voyager, Megatrons, Jazz, Galvatron, Bumblebee. Probably gonna sell Bumblebee because I don't really need him either. But yeah. So just some recent stuff. But yeah. Next we go over to my work in progress cell. This bunch of stuff, probably gotta sell all of it because it's just stuff I don't necessarily need. But here's my Bruticus work in progress. Very early. I haven't touched him in over a month, so there that is. But I have been continuing with the Bruticus project. I finished Blastoff, or I did most of the stuff on Blastoff yesterday, so just need to do some touch-ups and some painting for all of them. Vortex, he's taken a while because I'm trying to engineer a stable transformation. Probably going to have to parts form. Most of these guys have to parts form, which is kind of bothering me, but it's okay since I'll display them in either one mode or the other. Here's Brawl, looking alright, pretty accurate to the game as far as I could get him. Swindle, or Roadbuster. I might just paint him up in yellow, considering that that's the right thing to do. But I accidentally broke off his leg peg because I was trying to make it thicker, or trying to make it more solid connection, because I had to use some super glue to just kind of like make the joint stronger, because he kept on falling backwards. But yeah, Swindle's pretty much finished, except I need to go back and do that leg. But yeah, next I have some parts bins down here. Nanovore stuff. I have 4 nanoscopes. Some sandpaper, airbrush. I can't figure that out yet because I have to get a compressor. Shockwave his tank. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy. Honestly, one of my favorite customs, but I want to make him into a statue and just rip out all the joints out of him, because the joints are being way too much of a hassle right now. I'm working on my Valkyrie right now. I'm just painting it up, being really nice and careful with it, just kind of testing my painting skills. Galvatron here, I'm going to sell. Cubix is here because he has a special place right here. Just some stuff I'm working on. Also, some Kids Next Door figures are on top here, and this knife. Yeah. Also, got a little prototype Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go Monkey, which is basically Otto, and yeah, his tail fell off, but there you go. Got some manga down there too as well. Here's one of my parts bin that I took out to do stuff with it. But computer, not my computer, but yeah, just use it because it's my room. Gotta get up on the desk here because this is where it gets high. Nova Prime, haven't touched him in a while. My Cybertronian Warpath Prime, my custom McDonald's Transformers animated Megatron, my little robots, my papercraft robots, they all just hang up here, along with Optimus Prime, who's just hiding behind there. And then here's my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which I considered selling, but I just eventually sold it to my sister, who gave it to me or who sold it to me for a pretty cheap price. But I'm okay with that because he's my sister. But yeah, Nova Prime, I like him. He sits up here nice and fine. And here's just an overall view of what's going on here. So yeah, I mean, can't get any more deep than that. Also, I have a Doctor Who poster over here, jackets, RC. This is really cool. I might actually do a review on this because this guy is awesome. But yeah, so here it is, my collection video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.